welcome you all on this beautiful evening. I would like to thank you for joining us today for this special workshop on success story of Ms. Krishna Sharma's journey as an entrepreneur. Organized by the Innovation Cell of Jim Vasankunj IIC, which was established on 21st November 2018. At Jim's Vasankunj, as per the norms and directives of MHRD Innovation Cell, Government of India has established MIC at AICTE with the purpose of systematically fostering the culture of innovation in all higher education institutions across the country. The primary mandate of Innovation Cell is to encourage and inspire and nurture young students by exposing them to new ideas and processes resulting in innovative activities in their formative years, fostered through the network of innovation clubs in higher education institutions. I am profoundly delighted to take an opportunity to introduce the guest speaker, Ms. Krishna Sharma, the founder of Backbencher Solutions, who will be guiding us today through her journey of becoming a successful entrepreneur, a startup founder. Ms. Krishna Sharma is the enigmatic founder of Silk Way, a nature-conscious range of personal care and hygiene products. She is a motivational speaker and a guide. She is also a competent L&D professional with more than 20 years of experience in the field of HR, training and talent acquisition. She has trained 15,000 plus people from various industries at various levels. She has a cross-industry experience ranging from hospitality, manufacturing, advertising to IT and retail. Under her able leadership skill, Silk Way has reached lakhs of customers across various regions and continues to grow at a steady pace. To bestow our love, I would like you to accept Planter, ma'am.
Good afternoon to all of you. How are we doing today? Doesn't sound good. So did you have breakfast? And lunch? Not as much. So let's eat some of our ideas right now and see how the energy comes about. Would that be alright with all of you? Yes? Can I get a moving mic? Because I'm not really a good speaker where I have to stand still. Does this mic work?
Yes.
Okay. That I was thinking, which was funny. While I was walking down the steps and coming down to the auditorium to meet all of you, there was one thing common amongst all of us. Any wild guesses? We are backbenchers. All right. Any other thoughts? Yeah, I agree. But it can't work for me. There has to be something that's common between you and me.
We are human.
Great. I did not know that until now. What else?
We are here for learning.
You're here for learning? I'm still learning. So good that you're on a good journey. Anybody else? So the common thing was that we did not know, all of us did not know what am I going to speak about. Even I did not know. Okay. It's working now? Thank you. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to be talking from the back because as the name lives up to me and it's backbenchers. So I want all of you to participate with me when I'm going to be talking. Does that work for you? Okay. So a little that you heard about backbenchers, 3 things that struck you while she was narrating my history or the company's history. And we check you out. Okay. So he's picked up one word which was experience. Anybody else? What are the other words that struck you about backbenchers? That's it?
Ma'am, they live their life freely without any
Who are they?
backbenchers.
Backbenchers? But what did it tell you about the company? Okay. I want you all, I see all of you have your bags with you. Do you have a notebook in it or a journal in it? You do? And a pen? How many of you are saying no? जिनके पास नहीं है उनकी मदद करना आवश्यकता की जरूरत है इसमें, ठीक है? तो जिनके पास में बुक है वो एक और बुक पेपर फाड़ के दे देना, लेकिन आप लोग सब एक पेपर और एक पेन निकाल के जल्दी से मेरी मदद कीजिए। ओह, Alisha ma'am has been kind enough. Okay, boys and girls, tear it up into 4 pieces, but they should look good pieces to me. So how much attendance do you get for participating in a guest lecture?
It depends.
It depends on
Time.
time. Okay. Is it the critical time of the year that you need to be here and to be seen, or is it that percentage ठीक ठाक चल रही है, काम चल रहा है? काम चल रहा है? बहुत खराब है का, मौसम भी खराब है. Okay. Pass it on to some of the people. Let them help you, boys. Why don't you volunteer to help over here? Pass on these pieces of paper. Girls, you can help them as well. Do you all like stories? So while they told me that I needed to come and say something motivating, I thought I wanted to create a story here with all of you. Would you want to participate with me on that? Can we create a story together? Yes or no? I don't hear a very keen yes to it. So I really wonder what happens in the college. So are we ready to create a story together? So would you help me create the story of Backbenchers? Can we?
Yes, sir.
Alright. So the story is going to be about an ant and a grasshopper. You want to be the ant or you want to be the grasshopper? First you choose. All of you. Okay. Ant? Okay, so I'm going to be the grasshopper. Alright? Do you want to name the ant something? Okay. So, are we going with that name or should we call you Jimmies? The Jimmies? The ants can be the Jimmies? Okay, and the grasshopper remains to be the cool dude at Krishna. Works? Does it work? Do we have papers with everybody? Bye, dear boy. We need good ones. Even for the half.
Quarters.
So we need quarters over here. Give it to everybody. Okay, since Alisha ma'am has been kind, we're going to use these small squares that you're getting. You get 1 paper each. I need you to write something when I ask about it. Have to be quick. Don't look at your neighbors because otherwise marks cut जाएंगे. ठीक है? Cut them into quarters and pass it on to them. All of you got papers? Passing on. How many of you have got the papers? Boys and girls, can we just get a count? Does everybody have? No, I need those white squares. So what are ants known for?
Hard work.
Hard work. Consistency. Hard work. Okay. And what are grasshoppers known for? उछल कूद. Okay. और कोई एक ही लोग बोल रहे हैं यहाँ पे, तो उसी के साथ बात करते हैं, बाकी सब लोग चले जाओ, अटेंडेंस तो लगेगा नहीं. क्या करें? फिर तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगी. मैम बात पकड़ लेंगे, घर जा नहीं सकते हैं. Alrighty, I'm going to be talking, like I said, you are going to be going on the journey of Backbencher solutions to hear my story come out through you. Are we ready to do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the papers that you have all of you got the papers? Let's see the raised hands. I still don't see many hands going up. वो जो बीच में जो रह गया ना छोटे छोटे इधर उधर ऐसे blue t-shirt, blue and grey t-shirt. Yeah, the boy is sitting next to you. You don't have a piece of paper? Oh, you did get it. Everybody else? बैकबेंच के पास पेन कैसा होता है? पेंसिल भी होती है. Unfortunately, all front benches are the safest today. You all have the paper with you. Okay. Come to think, while I'm talking to one of you, I also want you to meet two of my colleagues who are here with me today. Sharma. She's a psychologist and she's a coordinator with us. We have Krishna, who is our Mr. Fix-It, who does all the IT related work. So these are, एक प्ले में आपको और भी किरदार चाहिए होते हैं. ये वो क्रिटिकल किरदार है जो पीछे से काम करा के देते हैं. थैंक यू वेरी मच. आप लोगों के पास में पेपर है. जल्दी से सोचना बिना एक दूसरे को देखे बिना. नहीं तो कॉपी पेस्ट के जमाने में अलीशा मैम ने बताया कि मार्क्स कट जाते हैं. ये बताना सबसे क्रिटिकल चीज क्या है जो रोज आपको तंग करती लाइफ में. अपने आप के लिए लिखना, किसी को बोलना नहीं है. इट कैन बी एनीथिंग अंडर द सन. कुड बी बॉयफ्रेंड ने तंग करके रखा है, गर्लफ्रेंड ने सोने नहीं देती है, कैंटीन में खाना अच्छा नहीं है, बाहर वाली टपरी के पास में उधारी ज्यादा हो चुकी है, बस का रूट बदल गया है. एनीथिंग दैट यू थिंक ऑफ, जस्ट राइट डाउन वन थिंग दैट ट्रबल्स यू एवरी डे. गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं है ना, बॉयफ्रेंड बहुत ज्यादा है इनके पास में. नॉट एवरीबॉडी. बहुत ज्यादा परेशान है. One thing that bothers you every day that you are coming about in your day. It could be in your personal space, it could be in your college life, it could be amongst your friends, it could be about your family. Something that bothers you the most. See, I need the situation, otherwise how do we create the story together? They are thinking. They told me earlier that ants are hardworking and they're consistent, whereas the grasshoppers are playful. Alright, so we are creating a story about the ant and the grasshopper. Ant and grasshoppers were friends. Can you be my friend? Will you be my friend? Wow. Okay, he's agreed to be my friend. So I agreed to play with the Jimmies every day in the afternoon. I said we're going to play together, and they said yes, we are going to. So what's the time right now? So every day in the afternoon we're going to meet at 3 o'clock. 2:45? What time? So 2:45 every day, Jimmy's and Krishna is going to play. So they used to play every day. What do ants do classically for their living? घूमते तो रहती है. किस लिए घूमती है? To collect food. So Jimmy's दिन भर में क्या करते हैं? Attendance collect करते हैं. एक क्लास से दूसरी क्लास के लिए. फिर कभी टीचर ने दे दिया, कभी नहीं दे दिया. लेट एंट्री मारी तो आधी अटेंडेंस भी मिल जाती है. फिर कभी कभी क्लास के बाहर भी खड़ा होना पड़ता है ना? वो रेगुलर सीन है ना? और क्या होता है? असाइनमेंट भी मिल जाते हैं, वो भी बैठ के करना पड़ता है रात को. फिर सुबह सुबह जल्दी आके किसी से कॉपी भी करना पड़ता है. वो रात में भी हो जाता है. फिर रात को सो नहीं पाते हैं. फिर चैटिंग भी चलती है. और क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही है? ट्रैवल करना पड़ता है. तो एंट को बड़ा ट्रैवल करना पड़ता है, बड़े सारे डिस्टेंस. कितना ज्यादा डिस्टेंस होता है? 1 hour? 4 hours. एक जगह ना पहले 2:45 मिलना है ना. पहले आने वाली बात करते हैं, जाने वाली बात नहीं करेंगे. 2 hours one way. Any other problems that the ant is facing every day? कितना ट्रैफिक है? अभी 2 घंटा बोले, उससे ज्यादा तो हो नहीं सकता. बीच का पकड़ लो. हाँ, 3 hours. Where are you coming from? फरीदाबाद. All the best to you. And any other issues? No other issues. काम क्या करते हैं एंड्स पूरे दिन में? मम्मी पापा से डांट नहीं पड़ती? वो इशू नहीं है, वो तो रोज का काम है. They have nothing better to do. वो रूटीन की चीज है. सो एंड की लाइफ में सुबह उठो, डांट खाओ, बस पकड़ो, कॉलेज जाओ, यहाँ भी डांट खाओ. ये भी टीचर का रूटीन है. क्लासेस के लिए एक क्लास से दूसरी क्लास भागो. और क्या करना पड़ता है? सोसाइटी, एंजाइटी. हाँ, ये भी एक बड़ी स्ट्रेस की बात है. किस चीज की एंजाइटी? खाने की कि मिलने की? उनके पास गर्लफ्रेंड्स नहीं है, इसीलिए देखो उनकी एंजाइटी बहुत हाई हो रखी है. ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. सो देयर आर, अभी यहाँ एंड्स पे ग्रुप्स है. किस किस को एंजाइटी होती है कॉलेज आने के लिए? कोई हाथ नहीं उठाता. कॉलेज आने के लिए तो सारी खुशी है. There is one. All right. What are you anxious about? Such people? Are your classmates? Then? मन नहीं करता. चलो आज देखते कैसे इस मन को मना सकते हैं बैक बेंचर में से. जल्दी एंड्स की कहानी पूरी कैसे होएगी? You people are not giving me scenarios to create a story here. लंच टाइम कम मिलता है, ब्रेकफास्ट का टाइम ज्यादा मिलता है. और डिनर का उसका कोई टाइम ही नहीं है. कॉलेज में लंच टाइम नहीं मिलता. ओके. और I can't hear so many of you together. Unfortunately, I have only 2 years. What other issues do we have?
And efforts of changing life daily.
Efforts of?
Efforts of changing life daily.
It's a very serious point. I need to meet you outside, okay? Anything else? Waking up early, रात को सोए नहीं तो उठोगे कैसे? अभी उन्होंने बोला मैम रात भर जागना पड़ता है काम करने के लिए. सोने की टेंशन है. इनको नींद नहीं आती. इतनी एक्साइटमेंट है कि ये कॉलेज के हॉलीडेज का वेट कर रहे हैं कि ये सो पाएंगे. ओवर थिंकर. ओके. और ये तो अपने कंट्रोल में नहीं. These are circumstances. ये सिर्फ दिल्ली की प्रॉब्लम. और कुछ? So the story goes this way that the ant says that I need to really work to make my living every day. So the ants, the Jimmies, come to college every day, so they need to get up. They need to get ready. They need to get things ready to go to college because they have their teachers who are going to be looking forward to the work that they're going to bring in. Besides the point that the teachers also had to do some work to give you that work, right? Fair enough? Okay, so when they started doing this, the grasshopper used to meet the ants every day. Okay? And the ants used to be like, don't disturb me. I have to go to work. I have to go to college. And I need to go and finish my assignment. I need my attendance. I need to get everything in order. My life in order. This is the time that I have to live. कल को तो काम करना पड़ेगा, है ना? सर्दी आ जाएगी, फिर घर से निकलने का मन नहीं करेगा, रजाई बड़ी अच्छी लगेगी. तो आज मुझे काम खत्म कर लेने दो, जिससे कि अटेंडेंस जो है कितनी होनी चाहिए? 70%, 75%. तो अगर आज 75 है तो सर्दी के दिनों में अगर 15-20 डेज मिस कर दिए तो मैम अलाउड है? नहीं है. ये वाला सवाल आप बहुत देख करेंगे. So the ants eventually used to be very busy every day, and the grasshopper used to keep saying every day, let's listen to music, let's play. So Krishna would come and tell every day, it's an easy life, take it easy, nothing to bother about, listen to music, I want to play music, I want to dance, happy go lucky. खाना तो कभी भी मिल जाता है, मार्क्स भी मिल जाते हैं, पर राइट इन लाइफ होता है. I'm an entrepreneur, right? Yeah. So it's an easy life. There is no boss. I'm not answerable to anybody. Life is easy. Life is very good. I can sleep as long as I want to, and I can eat whenever I want to. So ब्रेक की कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. तो विंटर आ गई. दिल्ली की विंटर तो आएगी. हम आज मिल ही रहे हैं यहाँ पे. तो अब ग्रास हॉपर के पास में म्यूजिक प्ले करने के लिए ओकेजन नहीं रहा, तो उन्होंने बोला हमारे घर आ जाओ. जिम्स में आ गए. तो उन्होंने बोला कोई बात नहीं, आज आपको खाना नहीं मिला, हम खिला देते हैं. आपके पास कंपनी नहीं है, हम कंपनी दे देते हैं. आपको म्यूजिक बजाना है, बजा लो, हम सुन लेंगे, कोई बात नहीं. Let's add fun to it. So the ants classically would gather food every day, right? Why do they gather it? Tomorrow when the winter comes, tomorrow when they're not able to move around, they have a stock of food to take care of themselves. And this grasshopper, Krishna, super cool, throughout the year, playing music. So playing music every day has nothing better to do, and she's distracting the Jimmies from their work. So comes the first winter, the Jimmies said, alright, we can share food with you. The ant said, take some food from me, it's alright. But I kept telling you, I told you, you should be working as well. So what do you mean by you are happy-go-lucky? What do you mean by playing and dancing that you're not doing anything? I told you to go to college every day. I told you to study. I told you that you can make a difference to your own life if you were sincere enough to get the 75% attendance. Anything else that is the criteria for their passing?
75 is compulsory.
Compulsory. फिर exam भी pass करना.
For appearing in the exam.
Oh, sorry. One step back. You have to get your attendance in order to be able to appear for your exam. Done. Now what do we do next? So the Jimmies were kind this one occasion. They shared food. I also managed to do something about it. And I had the Jimmies listening to me for the first winter. But they said, we can't have you listening or be part of us the second time. Why? What would stop the Jimmies from telling the grasshopper that you can be a part of us the next time? Anybody there?
Because the Jimmies did all the hard work for themselves.
Good. Very nice. And? Any other points? Yes? The grasshopper is a liability. She's a BBA student. Okay. Any other points? So let's do a quick activity before I continue the story. You want the story or do you want my old story? Continue the story. So before we continue this story, Muskan ma'am is going to help us to put. I want all of you. How many of you are here, ma'am? How many are here? 90 students. Can we have a group of 10 each? So one group of 10 comes here with your papers. Quickly. Another one stands in this corner, one in that corner. So I think about 5 groups we should have, about 10 to 12 people. With your papers. Quickly, quickly. We need to create a story here. उठ जाओ, पेपर लो, इस कोने में आ जाओ. किसकी करानी पड़ेगी? 10 of you come and stand here. I'm going to come and tell you something. No. I'm standing here. I can still see you, madam. Please. Come across to this group. It's switching off. All right. Do you have that piece of paper with you? All of you need to stand in a circle and have a look. What is it that you people have written? And it has to be a huddle between yourselves, not with the neighboring group. There are some groups which would have about 12 people. Okay? I want you all to see what have you listed on that paper for yourself. What have you listed on the paper? अपने बीच में बात करके देखिए आप लोगों ने क्या क्या लिखा है. Can you stand in a circle so that you can all talk to each other rather than talking to one person next to you? Can you just have one or two people being supervised here? All right. allowed me a bit of your food so I could survive the winter. Now you have common problems of your own, right? And I'm a grasshopper, and the mic goes off again. So when I went to her the second year of 23, and I tell her, would you give some food? I'm cold and I don't have food. Somewhere. Why? You can give me a bit. You have more than her. Let's see what's happening here. You want to ask your friends first? Okay, so she said no. He's saying I'll have to check with my friends. You want to say something? You're waving to me? Nice to meet you. But I see that you have enough right behind. Hello. Winter is long. I need a bit of it. Only a little bit. He might help me this time. I got another no. I think you're the kindest one. It's quite visible that you will listen to me. Share a bit with me. I see you've got enough food.
What can I get in return?
She's a BBS student. Okay. So she wants something in return. Okay, it switches on its own.
We'll let you know soon.
We'll let you know soon.
We'll discuss with our group members and
So two of them said they're going to discuss. So two of you stand together. All right. For some days he's agreed. So I have 3 no's. The 3 no's can stand that side.
I'm a maybe.
He's a maybe, he's a maybe. So you come this side. The no, you're also a maybe, so you come here. She's asked for something in return. You have said, I'll have to discuss. He's also said, I'll have to discuss. So both of you stand here. Now, grasshopper has a tough time happening here. Okay? Now, what do I do? What do you suggest? थोड़ा थोड़ा सब में से ले लो. मान ही नहीं रहे. कुछ तो करे इसकी स्टोरी बदलने के लिए. इन्होंने तो मना भी कर दिया. इनको फिर से कैसे कन्विंस करें बताओ.
इंटरेस्ट के साथ है.
इंटरेस्ट के साथ देने वाले ये है. इन्होंने बोला आप मुझे क्या दोगे तो ही मैं आपको कुछ दूंगी. तो अभी ग्रास हॉपर को क्या करना चाहिए? ग्रास हॉपर डिड ट्राई in the month of February, March to go and collect some food. So the grasshopper started collecting food, and the next winter came again. But the grasshopper was not happy. The grasshopper was not happy with the fact that that's not true to their nature. So what do we need to do? What are the problems that you all found over there in your papers, which were common to all of you? Classes. Skis. Okay, sleep schedule.
Traveling.
And traveling. Okay.
Same goes with me, attendance, traveling, and personal space.
Personal space. Okay, that's a new one there.
Exams, after giving online exams for at least 2 years, we have to do offline exams, then attendance, and then time management.
Okay, there was a time management here. What else do you have?
I'm overthinking,
Overthinking.
time management,
Time management.
and attendance problem.
Anxiety. So what's the first common thing that you see over here? What's the second thing that you see which is more common? Traveling. Alright.
I'm traveling, then sleep schedule, and then like everyone will agree on it, like people. That's the next one. Lack of genuine people.
Lack of genuine people. Alright. Time management and workload. Okay. Daily college is a problem. But the ants were working every day to collect for the winter. That is why you were getting that attendance of 75%. That's when you were giving the exams. That's what Alisha ma'am said. I don't know. Any ideas? What should we do? What can we do different to make a difference to our attendance, to our classes, to our sleep schedule? ये डॉक्टर से मुझे मिलना पड़ेगा. She needs to think. She says we need more time.
It's important that we learn the art of enjoying the work we do.
Perfect. She's thinking. There are too many thinkers in your college.
Ma'am, we have to replace that, like we overthink, so we have to replace this by our self-interest.
Overthinking with thinking.
Yes, by self-interest, by doing self-interest.
Nice. Teachers are already professionals over here. What more help do you need? So for your stress, you're saying that you may need. Okay. So if you have a problem with your attendance and your sleep schedule and your time management, what do you think you want to do different?
I'll work on my way of
It's not I, no, it's we.
we all work with on our sleep schedule and try to improve
How?
it and by coming together and attending more guest lectures for attendance.
So you don't trust these people, that's why you're talking. So who wants to come and replace them? Anybody wants to replace the leader here? Because?
Leader hटा दो.
We can manage a schedule.
That's the same thing everybody is saying. ये copy paste है. मैम ये बिना क्या कहते हैं कीबोर्ड के कॉपी पेस्ट हो पाता है कैसे? कैसे?
Control भी control.
ड्रैग करके. अच्छा, ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप. उसके अलावा अगर सिस्टम ही नहीं है तो फिर कैसे कॉपी पेस्ट हो रही है? फोड़ दो. These ants are very, very vulnerable and ferocious at the same time. What's your idea?
Oh.
Joining clubs? What kind of clubs? Dance clubs?
Meme बनाने के काम.
Achar?
एक फुट है ना मेरे पास.
Okay, interesting. Alrighty. So the ants amongst themselves, do you want to have a conference to figure out if you want to give me food for the next winter? How many of you think you might be wanting to be kind to me? One is kind, the other one is also kind to me.
I want to.
You want to be kind, so you're going to give me 50% of your food?
Not 50%.
Okay, I've got 25%, I've got 10%, I've got 10%, so that makes it how much? 45. I need 100%, so what do we do?
I'll give you enough so that you can learn your lesson for the future while also helping you in this so that you don't starve.
Okay, so she might just give me a little more than that 25. So she's going to be benevolent enough to say, I can survive the winter. You want to give some? He's also giving me 10%. I have 15%. So are we closing into 100%? Not sure. Okay, so I still have 65%. Right? How do we solve these problems that you have? One person said we can make a better schedule, we can come together. What else can we do? Every student has this problem. They have to come to college every day. They have to attend their classes every day. So what is it that we can do to resolve it? If it works.
We actually set goals and work towards it each and every day.
How do you set the goals?
Like for sleep schedule.
अब रात को Nitika, just a proxy name, okay? Nitika just suddenly decided at when she needed to talk to you. Okay? And you are good to sleep because your schedule was 12 बजे तो सोने जाना ही है क्योंकि कल सुबह तो मेट्रो पकड़नी है टाइम से. अभी क्या करेंगे हमारा? अब तो थोड़ा सा टाइम निकाल के बात करना पड़ेगा. वो 5 मिनट्स का तो 20 मिनट्स तो हो ही जाएगा.
Then we can, and if we are motivated from inside, that I want to if I have a goal, and if I'm motivated from inside and desperate to achieve that goal, then I would like to go to college, attend the classes and all that.
So she wants something which is interesting to make her come to college. What is it that she can do or you can help her to feel that it is interesting to come to college? Make friends. And? Any other things?
Get into extracurricular activities that come.
Extracurricular activities, like they said, clubs. There are clubs. What else can we do? Proxy. उससे कॉलेज आना कैसे रिलेट होता है? Guest lectures. All right. So the grasshopper is going to keep coming more often. Okay. Go back. Think about it. By the time I finish talking my story with all of you, you need to give me some solutions. Would that be all right? You want to discuss with your people? So I've still not reached 100%. My winter is still not secured. So you need to help me find out how do I make it 100% stock for the next winter. You have 5 minutes. Clue देनी होगी.
मिनिमम क्यों देना आपको?
हाँ, क्यों नहीं देना है?
आपने काम तो किया नहीं.
अरे, you and I are friends. That's what he just agreed with me when I came in over here.
भाई कुछ नहीं.
So दोस्ती में तो सब कुछ बनता है, चलता है, शेयरिंग भी चलती है. लिमिट है?
मैम तो फिर
अरे तो मैंने सबसे मांगा ना.
मैम पर सबसे मांग के आपके पास 100% होगा।
हाँ भाई तो
हम तो पागल
हाँ,
समझ
ये
गए ना। आप समझ रहे हैं तो बाकी पागल
जल्दी पता लगी.
इसने आज खाना खाया था. इसको लंच का टाइम सफिशिएंट मिला था.
मैम या तो आप
इसकी अटेंडेंस ज्यादा है.
मेरे पास एक सॉल्यूशन है, या तो आप हमें ज्वाइन कर लो आप.
या आप हमें ज्वाइन कर लो.
हमारे वर्क में आपको काम करना पड़ेगा.
हाँ.
बस.
Okay, perfect. So what happened is, let's go back and we'll have a conversation. Come back up when I call all of you. All right. So the grasshopper went across, spoke to the Jimmies. The first winter was secured. The second winter became an issue. And the grasshopper figured out a way, which he said, आप तो बड़े smart निकले. हाँ, उन्होंने भी मुझे यही कहा, grasshopper बड़े smart थे. वो सारे लोगों के पास में गए. थोड़ा थोड़ा मुझे दे दो, तो मेरा 100% हो गया. मुझे मेहनत नहीं करनी पड़ी.
Ma'am, what's the need of your asking? Ma'am, you can do hard work and always.
But I have to play, right? I'm a grasshopper. You only said चंचल होते हैं.
Next time if you don't, we will not give you na.
But you just agreed. Now you're going back on your word.
Ma'am, only that 10% cancel.
10% cancel भी हो गया अभी यहाँ पे. Okay.
Every time you come, that's not possible.
मैम दोस्ती में ट्रस्ट इश्यूज आ गए.
दोस्ती में ट्रस्ट इश्यूज आ गए. इसका गोल ठीक नहीं है. इंटेंशन सही नहीं है. Alrighty. So the grasshopper and the ant were good friends, and they wanted to continue being friends. So the first time, the grasshopper was saved because the ant said, "I'll let you have my food," and it survived. But what the Jimmies said was, which is what you all are saying, which meant you need to work for your food. I can be kind to you once. I can be kind to you the second time, maybe, like some of them said. Third time, it's going to be slightly difficult. Because I work hard enough to make all this food for myself so that I can survive the winter. Why would I do it for you? So, the grasshopper said, Krishna said, okay, I'm going to start working. Krishna started working. Stopped dancing and playing the music. Nothing was happening. Go to work, pick up food, come back, save up. Why? Because one day there is going to be winter again and there is going to be food required. After some time of doing this, like I said, grasshopper was not happy. Krishna said, I can't do this every day. I need something different happening over here. I am not enjoying my food anymore. So came up with an idea and said, let me find my guitar. Give me back my guitar. How many of you play the guitar? Ooh. Alrighty. So the grasshopper, that is me, the cool Krishna. The cool Krishna decided to play the guitar and said, I have a deal for you. What should the deal be, ideally? Perfect. So what is it that I'm going to get is the question that I was asked. So the grasshopper and the ants made a deal. You play the music for us. We'll give you a bit of the food as the salary, as a payment, as a token of appreciation for the work that you're doing. Wonderful. Eventually, if one team agreed, do you think the other teams would also agree to the same thing? Yes. Because you're getting entertainment at a nominal cost.
Maybe one team feels that if the grasshopper plays the guitar for us, then we'll get distracted by it and the productivity will.
So it's only evening entertainment. We'll let you work through the day. That is why we said 2:45. Guest lecture का time अच्छा है. नींद आती है इसी time पे आके हम music बजाएंगे. Okay? Huh? Well, the others are going, then it's up to you. It's a peer pressure. क्या करेंगे? एक तो जा ही रहा है तो दूसरा क्या करेगा? Okay. The story of Backbencher is also something similar. The grasshopper, which is me, yes. The ants are people like you. And about 23 years back, I started on a journey of teaching people how to have fun with yourself. And so the story of the grasshopper and the ant came around. I found my guitar by talking to people and making them play with themselves. We do workshops, pan-India, pan-industries. We work on people development, on their human skills, which we call our likes and dislikes. What makes you tick in your life every day? What makes you laugh every day? What makes you you every day? Our workshops go from hospitality to retail to manufacturing to IT to banking to NGOs. We design workshops when we try and understand what is it that they are looking for their people to be happy coming to work. Like she said, I need a reason to be coming to college every day. And I asked all of you that same question. And you said, club hona chahiye. We can come together. We can do things together. So our workshops work on the same premise of what makes you you and how you would like to work on those things to make it a good day for yourself. When the grasshopper figured out, my guitar is talking. My guitar is playing music. I can design something for others to make them feel good about themselves. They're ready to pay a little money for it, right? You know what is the most important instrument in everybody's life, which is common to anybody across the globe? Which you play every day. Sitting? CT. It's an instrument which can make a war happen. It's an instrument which can make people stop. It can make you say, I love you to somebody. Your voice. And it is you who wants to do something. And that is what Backbencher makes you learn about yourself to do. And we realized in our journey over the years that Backbencher also wanted people to realize, don't feel guilty if you are looking out for yourself. दूसरे क्या कहेंगे? अगर मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम है और मैंने बता दी, that means I'm vulnerable. That means I cannot show it to somebody else. How do I say it to somebody? So we made it easy. Learn to take a shower. So Silk Veda is all about taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, taking out that time, because when you go in for a shower, बाथरूम का दरवाजा बंद हो जाता है, 15 मिनट तक गाने भी चल रहे होते हैं, गीजर भी ऑन होता है, मम्मा पापा बाहर से चिल्ला रहे होते हैं, कोई गिल्ट नहीं है, right? So we came around with a range of bath products, and while we were doing this, during the pandemic we realized there were young adults, those who were looking to grow up. So Miss Muskan and Mr. Daksh over here, they started a project which is called Face on Face. It allows young adults like yourselves and themselves to learn to talk. You don't want to talk to your friends because they have an opinion about you. There is an impression that you've made about yourself and you carry yourself in that way. And we allow that safe space for people to have conversations with strangers and pouring your heart out to them to say something and figure out another perspective to life. And that is the journey of Backbencher to date. We get you to find your voice, we get you to find more confidence. How often does it happen that you're talking and you're ignored? Nobody's listening to you. Raise of hands. Only 4 people? क्या आप बोल रहे होते हैं और आपकी बात को नजरअंदाज कर दिया जाता है? ये बीच में सोचते हुए कुछ हाथ आ रहे हैं. Right. So we work on designing workshops where we build on confidence, we build on owning your space, learning how to express yourself to people, and that is how Backbencher grew in time. Any questions about this story? Where it came from was very simple. We found the guitar, which is nothing, which is your passion. What do you really like to do? When you all have been kind enough to sit here with me today, you need to answer your questions for yourself, and that is why I got you to do that little activity. What troubles you? What are you ready to do to solve it for yourself? I didn't want to be an ant who did a 9 to 5. I found something which was, I can make others laugh because I make them find something good about themselves. So I chose to become the grasshopper with the guitar. Do you want to solve your problems? Entrepreneurship is not about being your own boss. Trust me, I work 24/7. There are no holidays. I've been trying to take a holiday. But I don't mind it because when I'm working with others to make something happen and somebody turns around and says, thank you, it made a difference to me. When I get a message on LinkedIn which says, I got my promotion, thank you for having that conversation with me. It made the difference. It made me happy. So I figured out better tunes to play. And that is what my journey has been all along. The other good part of it is I work with young adults. So my grace would tell you my age. But I have young adults over here who help me keep young at heart. Innovate. To learn. Without a doubt, I don't know technology. I work with technology. But I have a youngster here who tells me, you need to do this way. I have a youngster here who tells me, beyond the pen and paper, there is another way to put it across. Are you ready to learn? You can have a problem and a complaint list, all along, always. You are 19, 20, 21, too many issues in life. Parents are complaining, friends are complaining, teachers are non-stop, and the marks are such a bother. Do we want to make that change in our life and say, I enjoyed my college life the best way possible? Walking out with my head held high. That's a choice you make. I've been through your journey. I have also done my college. I worked during my college years, part-time. And I used to design schedules for a medical company. So I'm talking in the 90s. Which was unheard of, but I wanted to have my own pocket money. So in today's time, you people have hustles, side hustles. So you do part-time jobs, you can do it online. There was no online ka zamana. So you literally had to go to an office and sit down and do your work. But all along it was that while I was doing it for others, what is it? I also wanted to sit down and complain. कुछ तो बदलता नहीं है. असाइनमेंट की डेडलाइन आ जाती है, प्रोजेक्ट सबमिशन आ जाता है, ये प्रेजेंटेशन आ जाती है. Travel. I've also done this journey of 2 hours, 4 hours. Trust me, I travel even today. In a day, I do Chandigarh up and down for work. But I enjoy doing it. If you feel happy, if you are ready to find your passion, you'll find your goals in life. For me, making people learn how to smile was my passion. And that is what created my willingness. How do I make somebody else smile? Is it only humor? No. I need somebody to figure out what would make them happy. And they'll smile more longer than that one moment. That's what our trainings are about. And I wouldn't call them workshops. I don't call them trainings, I call them workshops. Because that's the difference. You make people explore for themselves. And when you explore, you find something which is more long-lasting with you. And from that willingness comes what? If you are willing to do something, what does it mean? Anybody over here? You find it interesting? We all have our phones, even I have. I have 3 of them. Anybody wants my phones? Give me answers over here. If you're willing, if you like something, what are you ready to do about it? be a different approach. Okay? You will figure out time to do that thing because you enjoy doing it. Okay? Passion, reform your passion. You like to do something, so that is why you're willing to do it. With your willingness comes you want to figure out more time. What else are you ready to do? You're ready to work hard on it. And the best part of it all is that hard work doesn't make you sleep. Or does it make you sleep? तो अगर कोई चीज आपकी पसंद की है, जैसे कि अगर वो लड़का या लड़की पसंद आती है, तो आप बस स्टॉप पे भी जाके वेट करने को तैयार हो जाएंगे। उस दिन मेट्रो भी जल्दी आ जाती है, होता है ना, बड़ा नॉर्मल सी बात है। सो वो जो विलिंगनेस है, वो जो पैशन है, उसकी वजह से आप नए नए तरीके ढूंढ लेते हैं टाइम निकाल के मेहनत करने के लिए या अपनी प्रेजेंस करने के लिए। Entrepreneurship is nothing but just finding out what works for you. Unfortunately or fortunately, people were still stuck in that dilemma of my attendance and my travel time. So let's design what is that? A time machine? Can you design a time machine, all of you? आधुनिक सी बात हो गई। Can you design a time machine? Why? Wow. If you figure out how you want to do your work and how do you want to take out time, you got a time machine working for you. Isn't it? So our journey has also been very simple. Working with different industries, we started getting an idea about what people really wanted. So there was recently, as recent as 2 days back, I was sitting with an IT company, turned around to say to me that हम IT लोग हैं, but हमें team bonding चाहिए. I said, but हम अलग अलग काम करते हैं. I'll leave you with only one thought over here. How much ever technology advances, you still need human skills. Because you make the machine work, the machine doesn't make you work. It is people. And the moment you're able to realize what are your emotions, what are your passions, you will figure out something which ticks far more harder, far more longer. And the sound of that success is going to be far more for all of you. And on that note, thank you from Backbencher. Any questions?
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was indeed motivating, and I believe that all the students present here agree. We are honored and privileged to have you here among us. Thank you for your time and patience and support.
Thank you.